G'day, Farming Simulator fans. Welcome back to Spudmen Farms. This is episode 5 of our Start From Scratch series on Backroads County. Today's video we're going to plant our oats, and then I think we're going to go up to the store and buy some more equipment. Because something I kind of forgot that I said we could do is we have the hire purchase. So I think we're going to buy the potato harvester on hire purchase and try and pay it off over 3 years, so it's not an upright cost right now. And then there's a few other things we're going to buy while we're up there. And something else we didn't do that I kind of forgot about doing is we're going to, I think we'll just purchase the soil map for now, because we're going to have this planted and we have the potatoes planted over there and stuff like that. So we'll purchase the soil map, and we'll have a better idea of what our soil needs and all that kind of stuff going forward. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Let's get at her. Alright, so we'll purchase our soil information. $1,500, that's not too bad. After the last video, we made quite a bit of money, so spending little amounts like this isn't bad. Perfect. So the entire field is sandy loam. So, okay. And I guess the whole field size, or like the plot size for 97, is 11.27 acres, but our field is 2.78. So I'm thinking that's exactly what that means there. So, and this jumped up actually. We was at 40 something, now it's up to 57. So that's pretty good, just by purchasing the soil information. So yeah, I'm guessing that's 2.78. Yeah, because that's 49.3 and the field's 41.1, and that there's not much outline out of that. So yeah, that must be, we got 2 acres there, just about 3. Okay, so we have our kind of our headland done. I left a little bit of gap going up between the potatoes and the oats, so we'll knock the rest of this out, and then we'll head up to the store. Okay, so that's the oats planted. We'll bring up our map here and see what everything looks like. So our lime would be good this year. Probably after harvest we'll have to get some lime spread. Yeah, we have to get some fertilizer on that. And that's one of the things we're going to go buy here at the store here soon. Obviously no yield yet, and just a standard seed rate as of right now. So yeah, and there we are. Potatoes and oats. Hopefully that gives us a decent little yield off of everything. So let's say oats. pH value is okay. Nitrogen, bad, obviously. 5.1 tons to the hectare. But we could get up to 5.7. So if we fertilize it, I don't think we can. We're probably not going to get a roller to show us potatoes. Yeah, 51 tons to the hectare. We could potentially. So we'll get everything fertilized and see what everything looks like after that. All right, so we're just about to the store here. So I have a kind of a list of stuff I want to buy, or we need to buy. As we get our harvester, combine. I'm looking at a Lockwood potato box, which you don't need to put it on a truck. You can put it on a pup trailer kind of thing, all over the road here. And then we're gonna get a baler, I think, too. I found like a fairly cheap baler we can buy. And then we also just need a spreader and a sprayer, because we're gonna have to get rid of our weeds some way or another, unless we find we can get a cheap weeder. But yeah, we'll get up to the store here, and then we'll look into the used sale first to see if there's anything worth buying. If not, we'll kind of look into some of the other stuff that I've kind of picked out that I'd like to get. Okay, looking at the used vehicle sale here, there's the only thing that'd be nice would be this Kenworth, but we don't we could buy those two things, but we don't really need them, and we need something that can hold grain and potatoes, which that doesn't. So that would be nice, but I think we'll get that later on. So yeah, first things first is we'll go for a baler, because I was looking at one here. This John Deere 100. We'll just go with the standard wheels. We're going to fill it with twine because we need it. And I'm going to change this to John Deere yellow because it is white there anyways. But so yeah, $12,960. So we can now bale our straw from our oats, and then we can also do some baling contracts with our own baler, and we won't lose so much money on it. Not that we lost a lot, but still makes it a little easier. And I find square bales just much better because you can just go. And the next thing we'll need is a bale fork. So there was one I was looking at here. I think it was this one. Yes, this one. So we're gonna go John Deere green. We're actually gonna go black. Front loader. Perfect. That's all we need, because we're only going to be able to probably lift one bale at a time, maybe two. That tractor would be kind of tippy, so that's another $850, but that's okay. It's needed. It'll make us money in the long run. And then fertilizer spreaders. We have a lot of good ones here, but they're really expensive. So I think the one I was going to go for is, I'd like the trail ones, but I think we'll go for one of these 3-point hitch. So we don't need a lot. We're not spreading a lot right now, so I think we'll add that, and then we just have to buy one bag at a time. We don't need those. Drive shaft cover. That doesn't matter. Mounting brackets. I don't know what that is. And for $50, it doesn't really matter. But I think we'll go oh, okay. That didn't really change anything. We'll just go with the original color, I guess. And then we need a sprayer. That would be nice, but it's a little bit out of budget right now for what we want. We're not going to do much spraying, so where is it? Right here. So I have this trailed one. Well, that's a tank right now. Oh, apparently I didn't download the actual wings for it. So, okay. So we're going to go with the Shepherd sprayer. Yeah, we're not going to get any of that stuff. That's just going to cost us too much. So 5,700. Perfect. So that's what we got right now. And the last thing we're going to buy is our potato harvester. And we're looking, yeah, the cheapest one is this one. Go with PKTs. Now our tires. Yeah, I think that's our best option right now. So we're going to do the hire purchase. We're going to do 10% down payment over 3 years. So it'll only cost us $18,000 up front. $4,000 a month. Total cost is $190,000. So we're paying a little bit more, but we can take it right now. So actually with that, we'll leave this until we get closer to harvest, because there's no point buying it and paying it off right now when we don't need to be. So, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to do this when it comes to it, and then we'll have it. So, and then hopefully we have enough money to buy. I passed it, didn't I? Yeah. We're going to go for this combine, the 1620 axle flow case, wide tires. It's $119,000, so it's doable. And I'd say by the time we get to needing it, it'll be, we'll have the money for it, so. Okay, so we don't need the baler right now, so I think actually the first thing we'll do is we'll take the fertilizer spreader. We'll buy a thing of fertilizer. Oh, they're all the same price. So we just need one. Nope, it's on the end. And we'll go back and get our field fertilized. All right, so we'll we'll head back to the farm and get fertilizing. Okay, so we don't need this loader on. Something else, actually, I'd like to get, is if we can build something like a shed, but like, you know, something like this. We just need something open. 10,000. I think that's all we need. But where do we want it? I don't know where exactly our land, because it's letting me place anywheres. That's also kind of like, do we want it that big? 35. 10,000 is kind of the best price right there. This one's 15,000. Oh, it's open in the back. Okay, so 5,000 more. It's not really a big difference. But what about? Is there anything in here that, you know? Be nice. Oh. Okay, so let's place this one. Where'd it go? This one. Love that, but anyways. We can customize it. No, we don't need solar panels. I don't know what that does. Does that make us money? Alright, so what I can figure is pretty much where this dot is under there is kind of the cusp of our land. So I think if we put this right here for now, and then where's our gravel? We'll gravel a driveway into it. And we'll just grab a little driveway up to that. Perfect. Okay, so here's our new shed. So we'll get all our equipment put in there in a little bit, but I think we'll get our fertilizer spread here. So yeah, we'll see you shortly. Okay. So that's fertilizer spreading done. Let's see what our fields are saying now. So yeah, our expected yield went up. It's now 94%, 5.4 tons to the hectare. And 95% for potatoes. So we'll look at maybe getting a roller, but I don't think we really need to. Yeah, the 25,000, this 40-foot one. I think we'll buy that. But we'll do that. Yeah, we'll buy this. I think, oh no, it needs 160 horsepower. And our tractor struggles now as is. So we'll leave it. And we'll figure something else out at another time. Okay, so I'm going to get everything moved back down here, and we'll get everything kind of put away and see how it looks. Okay, so we got everything moved. Everything's under cover now, except for the tractor, but it can slide in front of the sprayer there. So we have our, our tools for our loader, our wagon. There's our new baler. All of our other equipment we've had already, and then our sprayer. And I filled it up with 2 tanks of herbicide, so it's not quite 100% full, but it's full enough that we shouldn't have to go back and get any when we have to spray for weeds here probably in the next month, I'm guessing. So, and then over here, I got a John Deere toolbox. So we can now work on our equipment if we need to. Fix anything else up that we need, or upgrades or whatever. So yeah, I'd say that was a very productive but pricey day. But it was all for the improvement of the farm. So no major complaints. But yeah, I guess we'll leave the video off there. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.